Hello children, how are you? In the last video, we have discussed about the Indian system of numeration. Okay, so if you have not seen that video, please have a look and then see this video or watch this video. Okay, so that you will have a clear understanding what is the difference between the Indian system of numeration and the international system of numeration. Okay, so in this video, we will talk about the classics, chapter 1, knowing our numbers, and the topic is international system of numeration. Okay, now how do we see this? How do we understand that the international system of numeration? Okay, so if you see the kind of periods, place, number name, number of digits, comma, so you will understand how the international system of numeration works. Okay, so my request to all of you, okay, so you please keep this picture in your mind. That means you need to remember this in your mind so that you can write or you can understand how to put the commas, how to write the number names very easily. Okay, if you have this slide in your mind, it's very easy in the future for all your exams and for all the places where you use the international system of numeration. Okay, now period. So this period, if you see, it has ones, it has tens, hundreds. So there is no difference between the Indian system and international system for this case, where you have ones, tens, hundreds. This is similar there also and here also in the international system of numeration. Okay, the another common thing is 1000, 10,000, right? Whereas 100,000 we consider it to be lakhs, and then we considered crores, 10 crores, like that. Okay, so now in this international system of numeration, so after tens there is hundreds. Okay, then we call it as millions: 1 million, 10 millions, and 100 millions. Similarly, the next highest period is billion, 10 billion, and 100 billion. Okay, so if you want to know or if you want to represent it with respect to a number name, I mean, or a placement box, if you want to write it, so O is for ones, T is for tens, H is for hundreds, TH is for thousands, TTH is for 10,000, HTH is for 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion, and 100 billion. So the international system of numeration is very easy to remember. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000. So million, 10 million, 100 million, billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. That means this we understand here that there are three digits here. Okay, then another three digits here. Okay, then another three digits, then another three digits. Okay, so if you see the numbers here, the first number, okay, one digit. Now you consider this two digits, ones, tens, and then third digit you consider it to be units, tens, hundreds, or ones, tens, hundreds. Four digits, units, tens, hundreds, thousands. Okay, so similarly five digits, units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So similarly 100,000 here, units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000. Okay, now if you observe the commas where it is put, okay, for every three digits we put a comma. See here, so after the first comma is always put after the first three digits. See here, right? Similarly, if you see the next comma where it is put, this is the first comma which is put after the three digits from right, correct? If you see here, this is how it is put. Again three digits, 1, 2, 3, this is another comma. So if you understand this international system of numeration, the commas are put after every three digits. So see here again, when is the another comma coming? After completing three digits. So see here, so next set of three digits, next set of third three digits. So units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, okay, million, 10 million, 100 million, and this is 1 billion, right? So here if you look at how it is done, so this is how the number of digits and the number of commas are put, okay. So here with increase of each and every zero, the number of digits will keep increasing, okay. So this is very simpler with respect to the putting the commas, okay. So because as I have told you, so every 3 digits the comma will change. So these are 3 digits, so these are again 3 digits. See here, ones, 1 digit, tens, 2 digits, hundreds, 3 digits. Now after 3 digits, what we are doing, we are putting a comma here, okay. Similarly, 1,000, 10,000, and 100,000. So after 100,000, you have a million, right? So when is the second comma coming? After 3 digits again. So see here, this is the second comma, this is the first comma. Again, at which level it is coming? It is coming at the billion level. See here, this is the third comma, this is second comma, and this is first comma. So whenever you are putting commas, you should always consider from right to left, okay. So right to left, okay. You should always count the numbers from the right side to the left side. This is the first digit, second digit, third digit, comma, fourth digit, fifth digit, sixth digit, comma, seventh digit, eighth digit, ninth digit, comma. So this is how you need to write the numbers, and this is how the periods and places are there for the international system of numeration, okay. Now what is that you need to remember here? The international system of numeration use ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, millions, and billions, okay. So very simple rule, as we have discussed just now, it is always 3 digits from the right. So every 3 digits will have a comma. So while writing number names, we don't use commas. So this also we discussed during our Indian system of numeration. So when you write the number name, you never use commas. Only when you write numbers, then only we use commas. So we use commas in large numbers because it is easy for us to read and write. So whenever you're reading or whenever you're writing, it helps us to understand whether it is 10,000 or it is 100,000 or it is 1 million, 10 million, or 100 millions. Okay. Okay. Now let us understand how to write the number in the international system. So if you see here, so whatever we have discussed in this table, okay. So this table, what is the first one? The first box that you need to consider is ones. Second box, tens. Okay. Now hundreds, 10,000, 10,000, 100,000, million, 10 million, 100 million. Okay. So now what you need to do here, when you write a placement box, first you need to write ones, then tens, then hundreds, then thousands, 10,000s, 100,000, million, 10 million, and 100 million, right? So now if you are given a number like this, so what you need to do, this first number you will have to put it in the ones box. See here, this 2 is coming here. Similarly, the second digit 9, okay, this second digit 9 is in the tens box. Now the third digit, that is nothing but hundreds, the hundreds number you need to keep in the hundreds placement box. Then thousands, so if it's 1,000, you need to keep that in the thousands box. Similarly, the next number is 10,000, that 0 should be kept here in this 10,000s box. Now 100,000, so 8. So the 100,000 you have to keep here, whatever is this number here, this number you need to bring here and keep it in the 100,000s, okay. Then the next one is the million, so that you need to bring here and keep it in this box. The next one is 5, that you need to bring it in the 10 million. If there is another number here, that you need to keep it in the 100 million, okay. So this also, when you are filling this placement box, you have to Remember this, that it is ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, million, 10 million, and 100 million. Now how to write this in the number? So it's also very simple. See here what is in the 10 million. Okay, so 50. Okay, so now what you need to do, you need to consider the number that is with respect to both these numbers. So 50. So 50 is the number. So what you need to write here? 50 million. Okay. Now thousands. What are all the thousands? So 801. So that means 801,000. Correct. And then again these three digits. How do you write it? 592. Okay, so 592. So this we write it here. Okay, so here in this case when you are writing a number, so you need to consider all the three boxes, you need to consider it together and write down the number name. So 50 is 50, 50, and this one is million. Similarly 801, that is 801. So what is the place? Thousands. Correct. So 801,000. Similarly, it is 592. That is 592. Okay. So if you see here, that is 500. This is 592. So you need to consider how you need to write it with respect to the placement boxes. Okay. Now let us go to the next one. So till now we have seen the Indian system of numeration and the international system of numeration, right? So now how do we differentiate it, or how do we compare it? We need to know, right? So when you are asked in the exam, how do you write a number name for Indian system? How do you write a number name for the international system? You need to know how to write it very easily. Okay. So now it's very simple. See here, once, as I told you, ones, tens, hundreds is common. So whether it is international system or Indian system, it is always ones, tens, hundreds is correct, same. Okay. Even thousands also same, 10,000s also same. Okay. So what you can do is you can remember all this, that all the first five boxes are same, whether it is Indian system or whether it is international system. Okay, the only change comes from here. Okay, so now the Indian system will have lakhs, 10 lakhs. Okay, crores, 10 crores. Okay, whereas for the international system we will have, in the thousand only we'll have one more placement box. Okay, which is called as 100,000. Okay, now next one is million, 10 million, and 100 million. Okay. The first comma will come from three digits from right on both the sides. So here and here also, right? Then for Indian system, next two digits. Okay. So that means after this and after this, you need to keep a comma. So similarly, okay. Now here also, for international system, after every three digits. So here and then again the next number will come after here. Okay, so as there is no value here, so here if you see, there will be only two commas after every three digits, if you see here, for international system. Whereas if it is Indian system, after first three digits, first comma, next after two digits, another comma, then again after two digits, another comma. That means units, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores. Okay, so if you want to write that, how you will write? So 5 crores. Okay, 5 crores you have written here. Similarly, it is 0 in lakhs and 8 in the 0 in 10 lakhs box and 8 in the lakhs box. So here you will write 8 lakhs, okay, and this is 5 crore, and then 0 in 10,000 box and 1 in 1000 box. So 1000, this you can write it 592. So this is how you write it in the Indian system, okay. Whereas for the international system, so as I told you, you need to consider the 2 boxes. So 50, 50 million, 801, that is 801,000. Okay, here this is thousands, right? Similarly, here it is millions. So last 592. Okay, so this is how you have to differentiate, or how you need to write the number names or the commas for the Indian system of numeration and the international system of numeration. Okay. Now, what is the real life example? If you see the real life example here also, just like the Indian system, what I did, I have taken an example from one of the websites. Okay, so this website will give us a clarity on how the numbers are written in the website in the international system of numeration. See here, this the number, how is the number written? The comma is always put after every 3 digits. That means this is following the international system of numeration. See here again, this number also, right? 3 digits, and this is also after 3 digits. Similarly here also, the number is after 3 digits, the comma is after the 3 digits. So if you see here the number, if you observe the numbers here, after every 3 digits the comma is considered, correct? So this is following the international system of numeration, okay. Whereas in the previous video I have shown you a news article where it was considering the Indian system of numeration, okay. So this is the real life example, like how we can distinguish whether it is following an international system of numeration or the Indian system of numeration, okay. Hope you have liked this video. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe my channel, okay, and please share it with your friends, please like it, and please comment it. Have a nice day. Bye children, we'll come back with a new video. Thank you, bye bye, take care.